I celebrate myself and sing myself. And what I assume, you shall assume. For every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you.
Okay, good. What do you think is the point of this story?
Taking your eyes off of what you're swinging at, okay?
Life isn't easy. No matter how big I think I am, you're not much to the grand scheme of the world, but you can still change a lot to make the world a better place.
Gentlemen, today we can do tagging in the back of house, and I will give you all the tools y'all need.
Playing sports is a big thing to me, but I'm also ready to go out into life. It's gonna be some back road with bumps and potholes everywhere. You're gonna have that time in your life where things are gonna get hard. Go down the right path. There's beauty in the struggle. I'm Kris Evans, a senior at Union Christian Academy. I'm a 3-sport athlete in football, basketball, and baseball.
When Kris was younger, oh my gosh, Kris is a know-it-all. We moved here to Louisiana in 2004, and he was 2 years old, and always very outspoken, but Kris has really lived a hard life.
Growing up, I'm very young, my father was out of my life. He was always in and out of prison, and I had a lot of anger issues. Before I was a mama's boy, I was a daddy's boy.
I don't think he really remembers a lot of it. I think him and his brothers went through a lot of things.
It was very hard on me until I realized that I'm not the only one going through this. Instead of feeling the way I do, why not help the people that feel the same way I do?
Going through the struggles of us putting our life back together, I think sports gave him an outlet with that, and then communication between him and I.
At first, I didn't actually like sports too much. I was just playing to get things off of my chest. But then as I started playing and realized the art in sports and like how there's different things that each person has to do, it made me love the sports, not even just football, but basketball and even baseball too.
Okay, you guys ready? Yes, sir. Balls up, let's go.
Kris strives to be the best he can be. He's got that desire that comes from the heart.
Need balls, let's go.
Not all kids are great athletes, but a lot of great athletes have that determination on the inside, and that's what makes Kris better than what people might think he should be.
Drop your hands a little bit and throw the hands at him.
If you get a chance to talk to him and say, you got to improve in this area right there, that's what you're going to see him working on more than anything else.
You got him up here right there, then your natural pitch right here. You have it here, it's going to be a little easier to get the ball, get the bat where the ball is. There you go, that's what I want right there.
Athletically, he succeeded in basketball. He was the point guard and the lead man on the basketball team. It's taken us to the finals 2 years in a row.
Oh!
He succeeded in football. He was our starting quarterback for the last 2 years. Kris is an individual that wants to excel. As a coach, that's what you want your athlete to be.
To me, is a proven leader. He's someone that the kids can look up to. They know he's smart. They know he makes good choices. And it shows in his qualities. I mean, he's a good all-around guy.
He aspires to achieve at every level of whatever he wants to compete in, whether it be academics or whether it be athletics.
We had to do memorization in class, so he's having to memorize a stanza from Walt Whitman. At the end, or where we were to begin with, the only reason he didn't kill the man is because the eye was closed. If I had to pick one word to describe Kris, it would be charismatic. He is all the time punctual with his work. And Kris, could you read the rest of that, please?
I have told you that I am nervous, so I am.
His dedication at UCA is above average. I mean, he's really an 11th grader, but he's graduating in a month. The heart, what does it symbolize?
The guilty conscience is overwhelming him.
Okay, good.
What I love best about our school is the education. They allow a lot of dual enrollment, a lot of credits that you can get for college. So when you do graduate, some of them classes that you would have to take in college, you've taken in high school, and you would already have that out the way.
Does anybody know what tribe happened to be on the north Kris's growth has actually been pretty tremendous. When he got here, he was a little bit in his shell, and when he found out that our school offered a comforting place, he didn't have to be defensive all the time. He's also in the National Honor Society. He maintains a 4.0 average. He's extremely intelligent, especially with numbers are concerned, so he can do a lot in that area.
Next year I'm planning on going to ULM. I want to major in finance so I can help others and with things that they can't do. It's just, I love giving back.
Well, gentlemen, today we can do vacuuming in the front of house, we can do tagging in the back of house, and I will give you all the tools y'all need.
All right, I guess we can start with the tagging.
With the tagging? All right, come back this way with me.
And I can vacuum.
Every time we volunteer, we always do it as a family. It'll always be me, my brother, my mom, and sometimes we'll even bring other people. As a family, we're always going to be here whether we bring others into it or not.
We actually called Our Family Care. We wanted it more of a full-scale nonprofit organization, but what we saw was nobody volunteers. So what we decided to do is through sports and everything is to bring the awareness of teen volunteers, and then we started branching out. So we like to keep with organizations that are helping people throughout the community.
Helping others is just a big thing since I'm very young. When the other kids and the other people see that, they start to think, well, he's a great person and I'm looking up to him, then I should be more like him.
When Kris won the Max Prep Athlete of the Month award, I was very happy. I was like, oh, he so deserves it, They are looking for more young men that are willing to help others, that are going the extra mile.
I want to stand out to the point where people are like, I want to be smart in school and still be athletic too. Some kids will prefer to try to get into gangs or maybe go to drugs to relate to get their problems out. Well, I try to show them that even though that this happens, there's beauty in the struggle. If you want to be a great person, make sure you're idolizing the right person.